So, as you read the title, in this video we are going to talk about why the Blox Fruits trading system is messed up so much. It has become nearly impossible for new players to get a dragon fruit or the Galaxy Kitsune, and we'll dive into how this is affecting the overall player count of Blox Fruits. But before we start, can you please like and subscribe? Making these videos takes a lot of time, sometimes weeks, so your support really helps us out. Also, don't forget to join our Discord server to stay connected. Now, let's start the debate. The trading system before the Dragon rework was very stable. Players were actually able to trade their way up to dream fruits like Kitsune, Leopard, and Doe. Back then, when the rework was first announced, people predicted one dragon would be worth about 4 Kitsunes, which seemed fair. However, once the rework actually dropped, reality hit differently. Its value skyrocketed into the billions, and the supply began to vanish almost instantly. Because so many players chose to eat the fruit rather than save it for trading, the market was thrown into chaos. This was the first major blow to the Blox Fruits trading economy. Players hoped the value would eventually drop and stabilize, but the situation only got worse with the release of the Eclipse skin, the dragon's chromatic variant. Since you are required to have a dragon fruit equipped to even use that skin, so some people first eat dragon, then brought the Eclipse skin. Now, the community is left wondering how they even are supposed to reach that kind of trade value. Even with 4 Kitsunes, you still can't get a single dragon. Later, on August 23rd, 2025, the summer event was released. This was a turning point because it introduced the first physical fruit skins, the lightning skins in green, yellow, and purple. When these first dropped, their value almost rivaled that of a dragon fruit. It became clear to players that limited edition skins were now the only way to reach those massive trade values. However, while the value of the green and yellow skins eventually began to drop, the purple lightning skin just kept rising. The purple skin gained so much value that it eventually equaled a dragon. I've listed 5 reasons for this in a recent short. Alright, now back to the topic. After seeing how much value the lightning skins held, the community became hyper-aware of future releases. During the summer event and the 50 billion visit celebration, many new skins were introduced. Following that, when Halloween arrived, the tiger fruit was released along with its werewolf mutation. Werewolf was the first ever mutation to be introduced to the game. For a moment, the value system actually remained fairly stable, but not for long.
It's been a while, huh?
It's December 25, 2025. The Christmas event returned with the new Winter Gacha, featuring 1 new skin and 2 mutations, the Galaxy Empyrean Kitsune, the Crimson Kitsune, and the Ember Dragon skin. This event became one of the most hated in Blox Fruits 2025 because obtaining these skins was almost impossible. The value of these 3 fruits rose so high that they eventually cost more than a permanent dragon. It even caused value tracking websites to crash. Consequently, many players left the game and new players are being discouraged because these skins feel impossible to obtain in 2026. Let's look at an example. Imagine a max level player whose dream fruit is the Galaxy Kitsune, but they only own a normal Kitsune. To get that Galaxy Kitsune, they would need at least 2 Dragon Wests plus good ads. A single Dragon West is currently worth about 8 or 9 Kitsunes. However, since you can only trade 4 fruits at a time, you need a fruit worth 2 Kitsunes, like a Red Lightning, to bridge the gap. This means you first need 8 Kitsunes to convert into 4 Red Lightnings just to get 1 Dragon West. But remember, you still need a second one, so you have to repeat that entire process all over again. And the biggest catch? Most players don't even have the fruit capacity for this. You would need a capacity of at least 7 just to hold the materials. Even then, there is still a 60% chance you won't get a Galaxy Kitsune with 2 Dragon Wests. Because of this extreme grind and the instability of the trading market, more and more people are leaving Blox Fruits, and the most hated limited fruit has to be the meme fruit. At least the high value of the Galaxy Kitsune or Ember Dragon makes sense because they are already broken fruits, but this meme fruit is straight garbage. It has no actual use, yet it still holds a value in the billions. To make matters worse, this isn't even the real meme fruit. The real version deals infinite damage to allied players, but this one is just useless. Alright, so that was the chaos of the Blox Fruits trading system. If I got any information wrong, please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to join my Discord server. We are also getting really close to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button and like the video. Content like this takes weeks to produce, and be sure to check out my other videos as well.